I want to go ahead and give you a preview of the November 1st new moon because that's really interesting. Y'all remember how the full moon in Aries had a big square, right? A big square. It had a grand cross in the chart, so it was a big square. This one's a big triangle, so it's a big grand trine. And there's an opposition to one part of the grand trine, and that makes it a kite. A kite. Have y'all heard of a kite? Yeah, I will link my mentor, Lynn Coyner's research on the kite. She just puts it out on her website. She's so generous. Okay, November 1st, new moon in Scorpio. This new moon is going to kick off a 30-day opportunity, a 30-day cycle where you have the opportunity to settle into something lasting and meaningful. As the moon is making a harmonious trine to stable Saturn. Lean into this energy by getting serious about whatever you really want to bring into your life. Commit to long-term goals and use the days around this new moon to plan your tangible steps. How you're going to get there. Tangible. Saturn needs to be very tangible. Okay? And you can use intuition to determine those steps because you got that new moon in super intuitive Scorpio. You've got Saturn in the most psychic of all signs, Pisces. So definitely lean into your intuition, but you will make the most of this energy if you are taking some practical actions in your world to move yourself forward along the path. But this isn't just about checking off items off of your to-do list. It's equally important to do the emotional work. Mars, the ruler of this new moon, the ruler of Scorpio, is finishing up his journey through sensitive Cancer. There's Mars at 29 now. 29, opposite Pluto at 29. So this Mars-Pluto opposition is at peak power at the time of this new moon. And that means that there will be some clearing around this. There will be some dramatic action around this, most likely. Mars forms a grand trine with Neptune and Mercury, which are also finishing up their journeys through water signs, Scorpio and Pisces. This amplifies the flow of emotional undercurrents, whether you're fully aware of it or not. If you have been carrying a heavy emotional load, working through deep personal issues over the last few years, then you're nearing the finish line now because these major outer planets are nearing the beginnings of new signs, the ends of their current cycle, the end of the current sign that they've been in. Gosh, Neptune has been in Pisces since 2011. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. All right, so these are long cycles that are all coming to an end right now. So you're nearing the finish line. We all are. Think of it like the final clean out before making a big move, before leaving your apartment or your home. You're donating the emotional clutter and the physical clutter. You're doing that last deep clean before you turn in your keys, before you turn your keys into the manager or turn them over to the new owner and step into that new chapter of your life. So hang in there because you are almost there. Okay. Here are some key themes for the next lunar cycle that begins November 1. Emotional clearing. There is so much water in this chart. So it's essential to get into your emotions and release old emotional baggage. Yeah, it's not something you have to do, but it's something that you can do and you have a golden opportunity to do to make your life better. So what can you finally let go of? Mars opposite Pluto is a huge theme in this. It could get dramatic at some point during this cycle as Mars opposes Pluto. Power struggles, manipulations, toxins, or secrets may surface, pushing you through doors of opportunity in ways that feel abrupt and overwhelming. But remember, Pluto's influence isn't just destructive, it's transformative. Yes. If you've been avoiding change, this cycle may force you to confront what you've been ignoring or trying to sweep under the rug. Oppositions are very confrontational. They can be. They're duets and duels, all right? So they can be really confrontational. It's definitely a time of face-to-face with others. But again, look at all these trines. It's a beautiful opportunity. The kite formation has Pluto as the string. Pluto is the string of the kite. This configuration brings an element of chaos to this new moon, especially around issues of credit, finances, and privacy. Pluto rules secrets, matters of life and death, and trauma. Healing and transforming trauma too. So it's not just about experiencing trauma for the purpose of being agitated. It's for the purpose of processing and healing it, we hope. Taking your power back. Dive in if you feel called to dive into that trauma and work on it. But don't push past your comfort. Don't push it past your comfort. Handle anything related to money, personal data, and plumbing with caution during this period. One more last note. This lunar cycle represents an important step in the emotional cleanup before stepping into a new chapter. So while things may get intense around the new moon and during this lunar cycle, it's all part of clearing space for the profound changes that are coming soon. Everything is about to shift as we move through 2025 and into a new decade, a new era, a new cultural zeitgeist. So keep the faith and embrace one of these final precious opportunities to lighten your load in preparation to move on and move ahead.